All right. We'll back that off quite a ways so I can hear myself, see how I sound. Sounds pretty good to me. Let me see how loud it is on the thing. Maybe a little quiet. Try, how about there? Is that pretty good? That looks alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and fade that music out. Okay. So I'm going to say hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday evening specifically, where I am. For those of you who it may be Monday morning, uh, happy Monday morning. Uh, when we last left off, we were playing Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. It was just going to be a tech originally, but it looks like it's going to be a bit of a series. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and change the first one to number one. And I have made a playlist that hopefully will be up to date if you're just interested in both Castlevania games, or if you're just interested in watching this Castlevania series all the way through. I'll have an Order of Ecclesia and a Castlevania games playlist available, with all of that kind of put in there. Any episode that has any Castlevania game in it, and then, of course, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. So let me switch over to the game really quickly. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to test real quick what the audio, kind of see what the audio looks like. So if I switch over, should be that button right there. And we'll see what things sound like on my end. So just permit me one moment if you don't mind. Seems to sound pretty good. I think I sound a little bit muffled on the low end for some reason. I'm not sure why. But we'll carry on. If it becomes an issue, of course, you guys can just let me know, and I will make amends or make a fix to it. So. And Thumbros says, "Ahoy! Ahoy to you as well." No, but being being serious, good to see you, Thumb. Always good to see you. Get that up just a smidge. Push that buttons. Uh-oh. I don't know why. But I hear myself in like a vocoded way? Hold on. I don't know if you guys are hearing me like that, but I am not doing that on purpose. So one moment. What in the world? And I'm curious, are you guys hearing me like vocoded as well? Hold on. No, you guys aren't hearing me that way, but on my side, it is. Maybe you're not. Hold on. Hold on. No, doesn't sound like it. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. There we go. Yep, that's what it was. All right, now I'm not hearing myself that way. Okay. Let's see if that sounds any better on one side of it. For me, I can't hear if that fixed the problem, except for that I can hear that it's not, that I'm not vocoded anymore on my end. So we'll see what happens. Push a thing. It's yeah, it sounds like I'm okay now. All right, cool. Yeah, so I don't know what was causing that, but I was vocoded on my side. I was vocoded on my side, so it was actually doing like it was actually having me on my side when I was talking. It had me sound like I was talking in rhythm to Pachelbel's canon, which I was not. So I am working with different voices and such just for the sake of making some of the voices that I do more dynamic. But that's too. I think that might be too much. Okay. That'll do fine. So when we last left off, I was attempting to get past this part here. Let's get my little stats up there. Okay. I was attempted to get past this part here, which basically what was going on. And let me just to save us time, because I may be doing this boss fight for a minute. I'll go ahead and make sure my glyphs are correct. I was actually using the hammer glyphs. What is that? No, that's not what I need. Good. So, I think all I'm wearing is probably top tier as well, or at least as much as I can. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save it just like this, so I don't have to keep equipping each time. But when we last left off, I was basically breaking my way into the prison. We had passed the Caladrius channel, and I was going into the prison, which is right here, the Monera Prison Island, where I fight probably the most effective warden ever, or the most effective guard ever, rather. This is the music is so good on this game. And of course, I can't hear myself any longer in that, so if you are having issues hearing me, if there's not a good balance between the game and myself, please let me know, because I won't know otherwise. Uh-oh. He's gonna get me with the comeback there. He didn't. Sounds pretty good. All right, thank you. Yeah. Try to get some. The backwards is really unsettling. Ooh. Okay. We'll get him with a couple of those just while we can. It's definitely very pattern based, so I don't feel like I'm necessarily being unfairly done. I mean, this fight. I think he's going to go ahead and jump for it, so since he is, I'm going to get out of the way. Oof. And I can't really hit him with that anymore, so I'm going to just kind of... It might be more effective for me to use the axe one, or... I mean, with the hammer, I can just wait until he kicks. And just kind of whittle him down this way. This is the best so far I've ever done in the fight, so... I guess it's working out alright. Woof! But in the axe one, I'll throw them. They won't do as much damage, but they have some distance to them at least, so... there was just no getting out of that. Okay, oop. I didn't mean to do that. I'm glad I got out of the way on time. I didn't think I was going to. I should probably go ahead and... I think I have some extra health. We'll go ahead and take it. Alright, cool. Part of this is just getting impatient, I think, which is what my big problem was last time. I mean, some of it you just don't... You can't avoid. Like, when he's there, there's just no getting past that. There we go. First try this time. Sometimes all you gotta do is take some time away from it, and all of a sudden it'll be good. I didn't expect it to be that quick. Oh, that's sad looking. I didn't expect it to be that quick, honestly. That actually worked out really well. Boing. Okay, so now if I get caught by these lights, I get caught by a demon head, which is also not an easy thing to... okay. Well, he'll come up. Okay, I'm just gonna bum rush. Actually, that implies I'm on the attack. I won't be. They are not super easy to kill. Whoa! They are not super easy to kill. And yet I seem to have awoken every single one of them. I don't know a way to cheese them. They're usually just pretty darn difficult. Okay, so let me see here. Hold on. Okay, go ahead and shoot. I mean, I think I'm gonna be pretty honest. I'm gonna try to find a save. I don't have the double jump yet. I'm gonna try to. Oop. Well, good. Good news. There is no save. Oh, okay. Haha, there is. Thank goodness. That'll help me. That's actually pretty tremendous. All right. And Ash comes in and says, "Hey, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing all right." I saw a big red chest. Aw. Saw a big red chest on this bottom one, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for that. How you doing, though? I know for you it's actually incredibly late. Should be somewhere just after midnight. These are those same spear guards from freaking Dracula X, if you've not played them. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Trying real hard not to die here. Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good. Things recently have been a little trying. Some of you are familiar with that, so yeah, I switched my old Game Talk account to a personal account, which is why it's just Ash. Oh, okay. No worries there. I don't know why I didn't go up here this way, but yeah, I'm just curious. Are you you're just going to use that one as a personal account, or do you have additional projects in line that are just not in line with that name? And of course, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I just was curious. I don't want to be intrusive. Ah, dang it. There we are. Alright, fine. Yeah, this is the same spear guards from Rondo, which are really frustrating. And I hope everything's running well on your guys' side, because this is a DS game that I am using an alternative method to play. This is just a personal account, so to talk on stream chats like this... Oh, okay. Then I have Ash Talks Gaming, which is my YouTube channel, which you know is previously... Yes, yeah, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I don't think I have the a lot of trial and error, but I landed on the name now, and I'll be working on videos finally. Hey, that's awesome! I'm excited. I really like a lot of the I like a lot of the content you cover, because you do two things which I think are great. One is son of a gun. One is that you cover content that is, in my opinion, not covered very well. And the other is that you cover it in a way that I feel is incredibly honest and brutally so sometimes, and that's okay. You go. You're gonna poke up. There we go. But anyway, it's honest. Which I like a lot. So Bit of closure to speak the last few days, which has lifted so much weight off my chest. I hope I can start to enjoy things. I hope so. I hope so. I'm excited to see what you think of Ragnarok. I've been playing it, and I'm not going to say a word beyond that. But well, okay, no, I will. I'll say one word beyond that. I have been playing it, and I very much enjoy it. A lot of people have been giving it, I say a lot of people, I guess it's been given by a lot of critics a 10 out of 10. Whether or not it'll be that, I don't know yet. Oh, shoot. Whether or not it'll be a 10 of 10, I don't know. I'll have to obviously play more, but I played the first few hours. Yeah, it's super, super good. I'm much like you. I'm only probably 6 hours in the most. But I'm also playing on a hard difficulty. I don't know if that makes any excuse. Probably not. Do I have any? It's the first time I've sat and started a game and actually concentrated on it since. Yeah, it is. It definitely. It definitely does a really good job of sucking you into the story fairly immediately. Let's be a little cautious. Oh, my MP's fine. Alright. Maybe this will give me some distance. It may not give me a lot of damage, but maybe it'll give me some distance. Yeah, it's gonna take some damage. It does give me some distance. You and Anna doing okay? Yeah, we're doing alright. The same stuff that we kind of talked about. You and I have talked privately on. So that kind of same stuff is going on. She's still not feeling super well, and super up to streaming. She's been feeling well for a little bit. So, I don't know for a fact. I think she may be watching from the living room though. I think she may not be. Also, I could be wrong. Where did I get extra health? What happened? I don't know what happened, but I'm super happy about that. Hopefully she... Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that's going on in terms of that. We've had... A lot of what makes it really difficult isn't just the going through it. I mean, obviously that is difficult, but it's also the... doctors not making anything any easier. Yeah, so this is the Dominus you can, but I want you to go over here. Okay, fine. And will you let me leave so that I can at least save the game? Nope. Okay. Because I'm fairly certain a boss fight comes after this, and I really don't want to do that without saving the game, because my last save was way back there. But okay. Yeah. No, she's part of it's. We've been working on it for a long time now, like 2 months maybe now at this point, and it's not her fault. It's nothing that she's done. It's just we're having a lot of issues with the healthcare system and doctors and pharmacists and all of that. It's really frustrating. What we've been the circles we've been having to go around, and the hoops we've been having to jump through just to get things to help make this better. So we've been working really hard on trying to do that. I'll put it on her, the praise, not the responsibility necessarily, but she's been putting in a ton to try to get this settled, and I feel so bad because it's just been one headache after another. So and she's still a sweetheart through all of it. So, it, I don't know. I won't say much more than that. I don't want to speak on something that she may not be comfortable with, but I will speak on the experience that I've had with her in trying to get what we need to get. It's been really hard. She's strong though. She's a sweetheart. She reminds me every single day. She doesn't do it verbally. She just reminds me through her actions of things that I should be working on to be better myself. So, oh, okay. So for the game, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get somber there for a minute. But for the game, this is my favorite DS game. This is Order of Ecclesia. This is my favorite Castlevania DS game. I think it's my favorite DS game, honestly. I have all of the Castlevania DS games. This one is my favorite for a couple of reasons. It plays really well. It was the last DS game. It was my last mainline Castlevania game. I think that this was the last mainline Castlevania game to come out, and they went out with a bang. I mean, this is so good. Like the artwork, I mentioned this last time. The music of this one is absolutely top tier, 10 out of 10 music. The artwork they did, the original artist came back from this is the original musician, the original or what is that? Not musician, the original composer. There we are. Which is Yamane, I believe. And then the artist, I think that if I'm not mistaken, the artist that they pulled was from the one from Symphony of the Night. And the story of it is basically pre a lot of the other stories. You're a member of an order called Ecclesia, which is supposed to be a holy order, and they've been told that they can eradicate Dracula entirely if she learns to absorb glyphs called the Dominus glyphs. There are 3 glyphs, and they're basically directly derived from Dracula's power. They're his powers that she has to learn to embody. Albus, the blonde-headed guy here, is a member of the order as well. He wanted to be the one to do it, and he was denied by Barlow, the teacher, the head of the order, in favor of me, Shanoa. And he's very upset and jealous about that, but he seems to know something we don't. He took the glyphs from us, and we lost our memory as a result of that. So that's all in episode 1, which I'll have again in the playlist, but just kind of the quick recap. Yeah, the soundtrack is great from what I've heard so far. Oh, I'm glad you think that. It gets so much better even. I'd love to write music. I would too if I had... But again, my musical tastes, when I was growing... I think your musical tastes are heavily impacted by what you listened to growing up. And most of what I listened to growing up, we weren't... When I was young, we were not wealthy. We were not well-to-do. We were actually impoverished to a ridiculous degree, to the point of where we didn't always have a meal to eat and a place to stay that was safe and from the weather. We'll put it that way. And but as a result of that, some of the things when we did get kind of these luxuries, we were with a lot of teachers and a lot of schools, and a lot of the stuff we got had to be the free stuff that nobody else really cared about, which I grew to love. And that musically those were the classics, right? Mozart, Beethoven, and Bach and Wagner and all of these other musicians. So I really gathered a love for the classics. My favorite song as a kid being Ein kleine Nachtmusik by Mozart. So I feel like that if I wanted to write, it would be in that vein. I appreciate newer musics, but I always go back to these kind of classic instrumental sounding musics. When I used to play guitar bass, I listened to pretty much everything. Now it's a bit less, but I still like a good variety. My favorite stuff is still synth, retro, 80s inspired stuff, metal, rock, old pop. Oh, very nice. Yeah, heck yeah. I definitely, and I have a soft spot for synth retro style stuff as well. A lot of kind of the way that Starbomb, when Game Grumps did Starbomb, a lot of the stuff they did has that kind of synthy feel to it. And I kind of felt like I was going back with that. So yeah, I'm with you there. But I don't feel like, so the thing is, I don't feel like I have the talent to write that. My brother and I both, we hung out a lot listening to that kind of music, the like big instrumental, etc. And Dance with the Dead are one of my favorites. The Midnight are so cool, very poppy and stuff. I need to take a look at them. I haven't done that, so let me take this down. You're either from an era past or something like that when you have a notepad and pen next to your computer. You used to have one next to the phone, now it's next to the computer. Oh shoot. Okay, now the pen's rolling. The Midnight and Dance with the Dead. The Midnight, a very 80 synth. Okay, hold on, let me. Okay, very catchy and poppy. Dance with the Dead are just amazing. Okay, I took it down, so I'm gonna take a look at those. I'll take a look at those and see what my thoughts on it are. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it because I do like a lot of that style as well. But no, I guess I gravitated because I listened to a lot of the classics. I listened to a lot of like the instrumental, like grand orchestral music. A good example of, in my opinion, some. Obviously, Castlevania has that in spades. A lot of the music done in Castlevania is just beautiful, grandiose orchestral. And there is there's an artist who does something, his music for RPGs. So if you're a D&D player, he does it. Travis Savoy, I think is his name. I use some of Samuel Kim's music, which is great. Just dramatic orchestral remix. I actually have a link to his channel because he's permitted me to use some of the songs, specifically the ones that I was using for the Star Wars Lo-Fi. But if you give his channel a listen, I highly recommend it. He's got some like Attack on Titan cross Star Wars cross Pirates of the Caribbean cross. Like he crosses them over and just does them beautifully. Some specific songs for Dance of the Dead. Check out Thrasher from Hell Portraits. I thought I was going to say Portales. I was like, New Mexico? Last Train from the Midnight is a very chill. Okay, again, let me take that down. Thrasher. Nice. Okay, I've got those down too, so I can take a look. I love Castlevania. Yeah, Castlevania. The Castlevania soundtracks released. They released a mega collection of all of their musics, including Order of Ecclesia, which I have the fortune to have, and I do listen to it fairly frequently, actually. And we're trying to redeem him. Come back to Ecclesia. The song playing right now in the game sounds like something from Kickboxer. Love it. Oh, never mind. It's changed. Yeah. They definitely... There are a couple of them that kind of take their course. So, like, the boss theme in this one is probably one of the less epic boss themes, but everything else. I'll show some. This is the most chill kind of part. Honestly, the boss fight music in Dawn of Sorrow, I think, is probably my favorite boss fight music for the DS games. My place is no longer as the old man's errand boy. Oh, hey, Leo. I'm sorry. I didn't see anything from you in there. I may have overlooked it, so. But yeah, welcome to the Castlevania stream. I have a role to fulfill, and fulfill it I shall. This is Eeyore. Guess I'm gonna just zip out of here again. How was he able to create a glyph glyph without casting? I thought, oh, only I could. Aha. Okay, so we got to where we needed to go, so we're supposed to go back to Ecclesia. Okay. God, frick. I wish I had... Hold on. They're gonna be bad guys. Oh, yeah. Nope. These little cabinets are awful, too. If you get stuck in them, you just... whoops. If you get stuck in them, they close. This game actually was not afraid to show some of the blood. And so if you go near them, in front of them, they close, and then you just see a ton of blood ooze out of the bottom of it. And you're like, ugh. Fun fact, if you're okay, here we go.
Saved!
But only to be butchered by the she-devil. I love that. And she's so polite. Are you playing this on the DS or some filthy emulator criminal? LOL. Hey. Stop, criminal scum! You violated the law! Yeah, no, nothing like that. So the answer is hate she-devils, an absolute nightmare. I haven't known about a handful, but yeah, I agree. Let me, if you dare. I love that. I still have 11 people to save, so. This music right here is really good, though. This is just the level theme, and it's really good. So, no, I am not playing this on a DS. I own a DS, and I own the game, complete in box, but I can't, there's no way for me to, and I talked about this in the first episode, there's no way for me to actually show you guys that without getting my DS hard modified and putting in making it capture DS, which requires a hard modification. Hard modification, of course, voids the warranty, and if not done professionally, is damaging to the DS. And almost anybody that you get one modified from will say if they accidentally screw it up that it's on you. And then it's also incredibly expensive just to get it done. Just to get the little HDMI port capture piece put into the DS is incredibly expensive. And so I realized that the Wii U has a DS or had a DS game on the eShop, DS games on the eShop, and that means it has its own emulator for DS games. You don't just have an emulator that's game specific usually, you'll have an emulator that can play any of the games, but then you release specific games. And so on the Wii, on the Wii U, I decided to modify the Wii U so that it would detect whatever DS games I gave to it, and use the native Nintendo-made DS emulation software to play my ROM so that I could capture it. So it is soft-modded, firstly, which could void the warranty, except for that it can be undone without a trace, so that's that. It's not likely going to damage the console, because, again, it's a soft mod, so the chance of brick is less than the chance of a physical shock or mishap. And I'm using actual DS emulation software, so no jumpy, nasty, all that other stuff. Not on a DS. Are you aware that this is as high of a crime as can be? I'm afraid I'll have to contact the authorities. Your days are over. Say goodbye to life. You're going down for the long haul. I don't remember if you were there. Yeah, you were there. You were you were. I think you were there. Maybe. Pretty sure you were helping me. I can't remember. Several of you guys were helping me shut down the bots that were saying it. Hi guys, stopping by for a while before my wife gets home. Hey Omega, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, you're always welcome here. And it's good to get to see you in here. But yeah, no. So in this case, I'm using a Wii U, and it runs pretty darn well because again, I'm using Nintendo's their native emulation to do this. So. It had a risk of not being perfect. I hate these guys. Okay. I was there reloading my revolvers every 5 seconds a day. Shots all over the shop. What the heck? I don't know. I don't know if I... Uh-oh. Frankie. It's not Frankenstein. I know. They call him the Creature, which I'm quite proud of. Because he's not... He's not Frankenstein, that's the doctor's name. Can I get far enough away? Yeah, I can. Well, kind of. Please. Please. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen, but I just hoped it wouldn't take quite that much damage. Uh-oh. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Hold on. Just one of the walls, I can't remember. It's been a while since I love this game. The last time I remember playing it through, though, was like 2013, I guess it would be, that I remember playing it all the way through. So it's been a bit. I love the game, but usually, like, I'm talking about playing it through legitimately. I have definitely Action Replay played this game through a couple of times just for the fun of it. Why does Omega's wife hate us that he has to sneak us onto his screen before she gets back? I feel so Why does she hate us that much? I'm teasing. No, I understand. You guys, sometimes it's just a thing. You want to spend, you got family time, man. Okay, I gotta remember. Okay, thank goodness. It's because you all smell. I just want to spend time with her is all. Yeah, no, of course. That same situation, if Anna were, this is something Anna and I would normally be doing together, but again, she's not been feeling well for quite some time, so it's something that I do to maintain the channel, and that she's given me her blessing on, and then hopefully once we get everything back to normal, she'll be able to come back on and that's not, no it isn't. Nope. No. I know it's a blue demon. Basically Slagra. Oh, now what you gonna do? You gonna punch me? Didn't think so. Wait, where's that cat? I gotta find the cat. I'm gonna run to the spear first. Hold on. There we go. I don't need it. Okay. There's the kitty. Son of a gun. They throw it, and the thing about when they throw it is it does a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. But then they're left unarmed. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get that kitty. Okay, hold on 1 second. Spending time with a wife? Get a load of this guy. Sure thing. Golly. Pull, no punch, I guess. No, I know it's a blue demon. Gonna punch me? Sounds like what I took. Well, I always think of, when I see those, I always think of like the Slagra and Gaibon fight from Symphony. But I think they just call that one Blue Demon. I'm not positive. I didn't see the name on it, but yeah. I think that's what they do. See, now he's just like... Very Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Come on, kitty. Yay. You save the kitties, they go back to the village. I don't know what saving them does, but I don't like them being stuck in these places. Because I love kitty cat. I have a kitty named Wuzzy now. I think I've made mention of my kitty of forever and a day passed away. Fuzzy. So I have a kitty cat named Wuzzy, who's a still tiny little thing. Our daughter named him. And which I think she did a great job on. And he's shoulder trained, so he'll actually jump up on my shoulder. And oh, I remember this. Oh shoot, this does a lot of damage too. Frick. Oh, Ah. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's where I needed to be. Was there. I need that glyph. Reminds me of Metal Store. It does, except for I can't change freaking gravity so that I can take the goddamn... is that the right one? Am I thinking of the right one? I think I'm thinking of the little... Where your little thing of armor... your little thing of armor and you can change gravity, right? Little armored guy. Not a thing of armor. It's a good little armored guy, but like, yeah. If it is, I love that game. I got it from... Yeah, okay. I got it from a local record store way back when. Back before the price of it, like, skyrocketed. Son of a gun. Okay, that's fine. Here, give me that lance glyph. I get bonus points for it. If that, yeah. If that bloody Australian was here, all 4 horsemen would be here. That's true. Yeah. You guys, I was gonna say, there's a, son of a, I always forget he's not just gonna swipe. He could do that. He could just swipe. He doesn't. He always throws a spear. God dang it. I think there's a save thing before that, so maybe if I can find that, if that is the case, I'll do that first. Still gonna save that cat. Better believe I'm gonna save that cat. That may just be the save. I mean, I may have just come from the nearest save, since that other one has a teleportation thing. Pirates riding horses. Ahoy, Omega and Ash. Do pirate horses exist? I don't know. I know that they did. I don't know if they currently do. Well, I guess so. I mean, I guess if somebody were a digital pirate. Does that count, though? Does it count? Okay, so see, there's the teleport, and then this is the way out of the prison. Well, I did that in probably the smartest way I probably could have. There we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, this is definitely Metal Storm. So why did I jump? I can definitely see the Metal Storm. It's so freaking difficult to keep up with both sides, and I'm not one of my big problems is I'm not blinking, and it's making my eyes water. So hold on. I wasn't blinking. I need that glyph really badly, but I need to pay attention to my blinking also. I'm nearing the end of the game, but I still have a boatload of grinding ahead of me. I'm sorry, of Order of Ecclesia or of, because I didn't remember, I didn't think you were playing Order of Ecclesia, which is why part of the reason I chose to play it, because I know you were playing, hold on. Let me make sure I don't want to have swiped anything from you here. Not that I could any which way. But I thought you were playing, Portrait of Ruin? Was it? Was it Portrait of Ruin or was it Aria of Sorrow? Or Dawn of Sorrow? It was Portrait of Ruin because you played Dawn of Sorrow first, and then you played Portrait of Ruin, and then you did your guest star thing as well, if I'm not mistaken. I only got to see part of that. I'm so sorry. I only got to see part of the Super Mario 64. It was really cool, but I didn't get to see the whole thing. I'd love to see a pirate puppet riding a horse. That'd be fun. Stop blinking. I did, and it made my eyes water, and I failed. It's also because I'm not good. That's the other reason. You missed my earlier comment. I've been playing Grimoire of Souls. Oh, I'm sorry. I did miss that. Yeah. You get a lot of grinding. Oh, that's like I don't know if I have played that. I don't think I've ever played that because I thought that was an exclusive. I want to look that up really quickly. Oh, it is. I can't. Hold on. It was. The game has 10 worlds. It's a lot of fun when you reach the last 3. Because, yeah, it says the application suspended its services from September 9th, 2020. So I'm curious, how did you get a hold of it? Did you just aftermarket APK it, or did you like VPN it? Oh, okay. It's an Apple Arcade exclusive now. Well, it was. I can see that it was available on. I can see that it was available on Google, which means I can APK it. So I probably will do that to give it a try. That's pretty good. I always blame myself when Retro missed a comment because I write so much. Don't. I have fun with it, and hopefully no one. I try not to miss a ton. $5 a month you have to pay. I use an Apple TV and a Bluetooth controller. That sounds like a good way to do it. $5 a month though, huh? Why a month? Why a subscription fee? I probably just don't understand the. Oh, really? Now he gets all his health back. That's how that works. Alright, we're just gonna... I guess we're just gonna bum rush this whole thing. This is awful. Yeah, okay. That wasn't worth it. I'm just gonna rush through. I'm gonna go ahead and get my health back, and then I'll try that again without the dumb... Boy, that guy just skittered into the... Didn't he? The Android version is missing a ton of worlds, like half, sadly. Oh, that's not... $5 a month for Apple Arcade, which is a bunch of games, including Shovel Knight. Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. Retro, when is another Surprise Week stream? How, when you say Surprise Week, how do you mean? Like a variety stream, or... Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I can't hit him while he's off screen like that. There we go. That'll work. Did someone say Shovel Knight? Yeah. I pay $5 so I can have access to Grimoire. As soon as I lock everything in the game, I will record it all and stop paying. Fair enough. Just when you randomly stream in the week sometimes. I don't know. That's a good question. Son of a gun. I'm not sure. These next few weeks are going to be pretty jam-packed. So this week I'll be out of town quite a bit. Next week I'll be out of town almost all of it. And then the week after I'll be in Florida. So I've got a lot of traveling and stuff that I've got to do for the next 3 weeks or so. It doesn't mean I don't have a want to do it, but I don't know when I'll have time. You know, how many drug runs did you do? Do you do? I don't do any drug runs. I would imagine that we might do. I don't know for a fact, but I would imagine we might do a random stream. Let me do this real quick. Just to see if this is smart. Okay, so that... Hold on. There's not really a great... that I can tell. Okay. I was trying to see if there was a spawn that would be a little bit better, but there's not. Yeah, I don't do any any drug runs. I would guess that we might do a not that one either. There's one of these, a couple of these walls that just crumble away. I've got. I mean, I guess technically I work in an industry which deals in an addictive substance, but that's not. It's not a drug. It's legal. Tobacco. I do not smoke myself. I think it's a bad habit, and I don't recommend anybody get started doing it. But at the same time, I gotta pay my bills, you know? Of course, my company doesn't really care if I say stuff like that. Like, so long as I'm not telling you not to... So long as I'm not, like, actively trying to, damage their reputation, which, of course, I wouldn't. There we go. Oh no! I don't know why that happened. Okay, thank goodness. No, it's all for work. I do an out of town once a week. I'm sorry, once a month for about a week, and then I have some far kind of reaching territories that I have to do the week prior, which is this coming week. And then I have nope. Do I have any healing items? Probably not. I mean, I could technically just fast travel back to the village at this point. I might do that, actually. I might go ahead and use the ticket. And there we go. We'll just do that. I needed that glyph, though. Taking out the trash real quick. We find out that that's just a euphemism for some awful doing. Is taking out the trash.
Yo, there you are.
Oh, wow. Okay, yo. That's clearly a word that was said in the whatever year, 1300s, I think. What is it? What is it you do? Oh, you're medicine? Go find me materials. I command it. Wow. I think I have some sage, actually.
Later. Yo, there you are.
Now you give me something. Don't dare to ask for it for free. Who do you think I am?
Yo,
Cocky guy. Chamomile and rue. I have chamomile. I don't know. You're not poisoned, are you? No, I'm not poisoned.
Yo, there you are.
Okay, I don't have both. I have just rue, I guess. And then this guy. What do you make?
Hey, want to buy something?
I like this guy. He's like, oh, you get a special discount. Meanwhile, the other guy's like, sucks to be you. Okay. Have all of this stuff. I have Cossack boots, yeah? Yeah, I do. Let's see, do we have... It's so expensive. That's 50. Alright, 2 of these, please. And some meat. Thank you. Yeah, but anyway, no, I do. It's for work. That's all. Oh, there's one of the kitty cats I saved. Hello, kitty. He's a friend, kitty. Man, I love kitty cats. I know everybody else is probably a dog person. Nikolai, you're mildly inconvenient. Everybody I know is more likely a dog person, but I like kitty cats. I mean, we have plenty of dogs. We have 4 dogs still. 4 dogs, 5 cats, I think. But like, yeah, I like kitty cats. And milk. Cool. I can now make a really delicious tea. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game so I don't have to do that again. I think I have to go back to Ecclesia. If I'm not mistaken, I have to go back to Ecclesia and talk with Barlow. And so, what I mentioned in the first episode too is also whenever you do this, whenever you play this game, all 3 DS games, all 3 of the DS games. Where I am, so let's go back to Ecclesia and see if I can find Barlow. Hey, listen to this music. It's just solid music. I mean, it's just good music. Okay. Let's talk to Barlow. He splintered them and formed a glyph. I was supposed to have soup today. This I like this guy's, like, I love the way that they did the painting, like all the clothes and the detail and all that. But giving it to you deliberately? What plan could that be part of? I fired him. He's not doing anything for me anymore. We've got 1/3 of it, though, so at this point, we'll just call that a W. W? One of those letters. But yeah, we have to find all 3 pieces. Being a doofus over here. We have to find all 3 pieces of the Dominus glyph, because that's the entirety of the power of Dracula, and that's what's required. Wait, what did I say? Aw, dang it. I'm counting on you. What did I... God frick. There's not a freaking transcript for me to... How much of the island? 85%, so I still did quite a bit. Caladrius channel is only 18. I know that I have to go back and do more of the Caladrius channel. Yeah. I mean, I can go back to the prison island, I guess. I didn't want to, but I guess I can. I know I needed to tell Barlow. Let's see if it'll tell me if I need to go elsewhere. No, so I'm back to the friggin' prison island. But I could just teleport to where I was. I don't have to worry about all the other cool. I think I need to go up that tower, and that tower is filled to the brim with bad, like the, hold on real quick. I got Hot Pursuit here. Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit. All right. Glyph sleeve. Hold A and press L or R to swap glyph. Okay. That didn't do anything. Oh, because I didn't hold A. Okay, that's exactly what I needed to do, but I kind of want to go back, but I want to go... I'll go here. I'm going to try something just really quick. If it kills me, then I'll be really angry, so don't worry about it. Oh, I'm not going to go that way. I won't be angry, I'm just messing around. I'll have... Son of a gun, I don't think that's going to work either, though. There's a tower up at the top there that I can use to... That I can go up, but it's got a ton of, like, shield-carrying, spear-bearing demon thingies. That's the official term. If you're a longtime Castlevania fan, you would know that. I also am excited... By the way, speaking of Castlevania fans, I'm also really happy and excited. I'm gonna just damage boost through all this. Oh. There's a save thing on the other end of it, so it's not a big deal. Speaking of being a Castlevania fan, it took me forever to find... I didn't find one. But Castlevania Season 4. To get Castlevania Season 4, I could not find any of them on the Blu-ray. And I get... Is paranoid the appropriate word? Probably not. But I guess justifiably so, recently at least. Hold on. Take a look at the big map. Where the heck am I? Where am I? I don't... Oh, I see where I am, but I don't understand. Do I have to go... I have to go down and all the way around? Oh, that would suck. I would hope not. That's probably what it is, though. Dang it. Okay, well, I may just go to the lighthouse. We'll see. But anyway, so I think a lot of people are doing this, and I think a lot of people should probably consider doing it if they haven't been already. But I still prefer physical media. I still prefer to have a disc game or a disc show, and I guess that's recently been a thing that people have been having issue with. Is that a lot of people have been having where they'll have like a subscription, and I don't remember which subscription. I don't remember if it was Apple or if it was like, dang it, if it was like HBO. I don't think it was that. It was something you could purchase. But anyway, there was a guy that was reporting that he had purchased stuff on one of the virtual platforms that you can purchase stuff on. One more hit and you're gone. There. Anyway, one of the virtual platforms that you can buy digital movies, I guess. And I guess some of the movies were no longer considered acceptable by some standard or another. Cutting costs, maybe. And so anyway, they were removed. And I think this happened on Disney Plus as well. I think that they've happened on a couple of different platforms. But at any rate, yeah, so guy ends up losing his guy ends up losing his subscription service. Not subscription service. Ends up losing purchased stuff from a subscription service. Just because it was considered no good, you know, not acceptable or whatever anymore. And so, whoops, I don't want to do this. I don't want to come out this way. Nope, I'm caught. This stupid demon head. I am gonna have to use a freaking potion. I'm gonna have to use my potion already. Sorry, Retro Room, but my wife just got home and I gotta take care of a few things. I'd like to catch up with you as soon as you're available. Yeah, whenever you get a chance. No problem. Just reach out whenever, and I'll try to be prompt and get back and be back with you. I usually can make time to do it now. I've gotten my phone repaired and such, so just whenever you get the chance and you feel like it, feel free. We'll talk to you later. But anyway, I'll DM you. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, taking a long time to say it because I'm so focused on what I'm doing here. I'm like, ah. Oh, but yeah. So anyway, at any rate, the guy ends up having a subscription services, makes purchases on the subscription services with real money, buys these whatever it is, the shows or the movies or whatever. The movies end up getting removed because they're no longer considered a part of the program or platform. And I don't know if it's because they were considered to be unacceptable or have plan on getting a new TV and PS4 Pro my first. Very nice. Very nice. I was a big fan of the PS4 Pro, honestly. That's what I have in the retro room here, actually. So, definitely a good call. And congratulations on that. The heck? Am I in the right area? I'm getting there. And, but anyway, with all that stuff being removed, basically was given no refund, no agency of it or any of that, just, you know. And so I prefer to have the physical copies. So I have all 4 Castlevania seasons on Blu-ray because I get paranoid about stuff getting removed and then there being no way to I can't even reach. Really? All of that was for nothing. Okay, I'll just use a magical ticket then. That's fine. I have plenty of them. So yeah, anyway, ended up getting Castlevania Season 4. Finally, long way to say that. I have all 4 Castlevania seasons, and now Castlevania Requiem's coming out, and I'm excited about that. She's going to have Richter Belmont, I think, as the main protagonist, which is pretty sweet. The art style to me looks a little different. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I think I know which fight this is. I'm gonna hop back to town real quick. Not Ecclesia. I need a Weigel village. There we go. Need to get a hold of Hector. Said he's going to help with something. Which Hector? Are we talking about our? I was talking about Castlevania, and I apologize. I was talking about Castlevania, and there's a Hector in Castlevania as well. So I didn't know if you were making a reference or if you're speaking about an actual Hector. So. Boss fight door over here. I think this is Bracura. Yep. Hector the Game Collector. Okay, no worries. Sorry for lurking. For the most part, gonna have some supper. Great, hanging out retro room. No, yeah, no worries. I appreciate you for coming in, and you're always welcome here, even if it's just lurking. I appreciate you for coming in and saying hi. It's always good to get to talk with you. But yeah, have yourself some supper and have a great evening. And hopefully we'll get to talk sometime soon. I definitely miss getting to kind of talk and collaborate with a bunch of you guys. I know a good part of that is my fault. So, but hopefully I can rectify that. Oh my goodness, so good. Okay, so I believe this is Bracura, which is a giant crab. I do know, before I get going here, that I do know that a swinging weapon. Let me see what all weapons I have here. Hold on. Do I have anything that does better than an 11? Torpor, incapacity. Well, probably not going to work. Let me see how that sickle does. It's faster than the hammer, and I think it does as well as the hammer. So let's do that again. We'll do Masseur and Falsis. Nice. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later, Thumb. Oh no, and I hope she gets. Me too. I hope she's feeling better soon too. We're working on it. We're working hard on it. I also want you to notice, if a side note on this, if I use this attack with my left hand and my right hand, they actually did a good job of animating so that each one does actually use a different arm. Yeah, we're working on trying to get everything settled and straight. Angry Crab. So, if I remember, staying here is kind of the safe move. Safest move. It's not perfectly safe, obviously. Because he punches up. Okay, so I'm doing 8 damage. It's not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage. Let's try... Yeah, that's doing more. It's slower, but it's doing more. These poison bubbles. Okay. I don't... He's called... Wait a minute. I think my relic is off. Oh. No? It's on. Book of Spirits. Display enemy names as you attack. I guess that doesn't apply to him. But his name is Bracura, which I believe, I don't know this for a fact, I believe it's a play on the Japanese pronunciation of Dracula, which is D-O-R-A, he's gonna turn red, which is D-O-R-A-K-Y-U-R-A, Dracula, is how you would say it phonetically for them. For native Japanese speaker, I believe. I always thought that was the play, but I don't know if that is or isn't actually the play. He broke that, so as soon as he... Yeah. I just got... Nope. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it. It's just the easiest way I've found to do it, but it doesn't always work either. Like, I know there are attacks he can get to here. That little claw comes real close, and I don't know what the hitbox on that one looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take some... let's see. High tonic to get that all back, and then a potion to get that back. And I'll go ahead and eat the meat, because it's not going to waste, it's the whole thing. I need him to break that other floor up there again. The thing about it is you have to make him angry. So for him, you actually just have to make him angry. He's not a standard boss where you're actually supposed to beat him to death. He is... oh, frick. I think this one is the dangerous one, because I believe he hits with when the big claw retracts. This may work. Oh, shoot! Nope, 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 nope. Ah, son of a gun. I didn't mean to slide all over the place. That was the problem there. He's not like a traditional boss. You don't beat him to death. You actually have to get to a specific part in the fight. And it's a triggered event that takes him out. And I just failed to do it. Boop, 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 doo. I do hope you guys are enjoying the Castlevania playthrough, though. It's a pretty chill playthrough. It is Castlevania is my favorite, probably my favorite full game franchise. And that's not writing a blank check. It's probably my favorite game franchise. My favorite game is KOTOR. I think everybody knows. I've done a full playthrough on the channel. There's a whole list. I think it was 10 episodes long. Each episode between 2 and 4.5 hours, just depending. It's a really mellow playthrough, so if you're someone that's kind of like, oh, I want to fall asleep to... if you're like me and you like to fall asleep to random gameplay lists, that's probably a sleepy playlist. That's probably one of those types, but... that's my favorite game. I like it. Oh, well, thank you. I definitely love getting that kind of feedback. Banjo-Kazooie is another one that I really enjoy. That may have been my first actual stream playthrough. I think that was my first stream playthrough. Was Banjo-Kazooie. But Castlevania is one of my favorite. It's just my favorite franchise. Just so many great games. Okay, he's gonna hit me here. I know I'm automatically gonna take some damage. I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to take too much. Ah, son of a gun! I didn't mean to take that. I need him to break that. I need him to break that ceiling. Yeah, I'm also always interested in hearing what kind of games you guys are interested in seeing, because clearly, not every game I'm going to be interested in is going to be interesting to you guys. Most of the time, the entirety of the time, the intention is is getting to talk with awesome people such as yourselves. But obviously, if you're in the backdrop and you're listening to just white noise, basically, it might as well be noise that you enjoy. And so, KOTOR for me, KOTOR does that like in spades for me. Just such a soothing playthrough. It's very story orientated, so there's not a lot of these like jump scare action bits. Which is why I hope to do a KOTOR 2 playthrough at some point in time. If anybody would be interested. I didn't take damage on that? Oh, that is crazy. I hope to do a KOTOR 2 playthrough at some point in time. I would have a lot of fun doing that. Again, something that maybe no one else would be interested in, so if it is something that you guys would like, great. If not, obviously I'll stay away and just play it on my own time, because I'm obviously going to play KOTOR 2 any which way. I might be able to get him to red click like that. I didn't think about that. Boom. Okay, hold on. Golly, he does so much damage. I am. You are what? You're interested in it? Is that what you're saying? I apologize. I'm saying so much stuff. It's very stream of consciousness right now, so I apologize. What is it? Relics? Never heard of it. Let's see. It's a potion and some meat. KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. It's just a really, in my opinion, it's a really good, fun game. Star Wars related. Star Wars, I've done, if you're interested in kind of seeing the vein that it would be in, I did a playthrough for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 on the channel. Again, 10 episodes. It's very much in that same vein. Nope, nope, nope. That was the end of the fight right there, and I just messed it up. Dang it. We'll do it again. It's not that hard of a fight. I just messed up and accidentally flung myself too far down. That was the end of the fight, though. At the very top, you can see how he dies. Son of a gun. Sorry about that. Sorry to go through the entire fight. And then, sorry to go through the entire fight and then blow it at the end there. But it's an easy fight. So again, conversation. But yeah, so if you're interested in seeing what KOTOR is, like, again, Knights of the Old Republic. The game came out in 2002. It was one of my absolute favorite games. I bought it. I remember when I bought my Xbox. I remember seeing it on the back of the Xbox, the actual box of the Xbox. And the problem was that it didn't actually launch at that time. The game hadn't actually launched at that time. So it shows like this really weird, awkward looking avatar guy with his mustache sitting in the middle of what at the time I didn't know, but what would become the Ebon Hawk, the ship that you're on. And I was super excited about it. And then I got the game when it came out, and it's super good. I played the heck, honestly, to be fair, I played when my Xbox came out. I'm curious as to what you guys what you guys think too. When the Xbox came out, what game were you? What were the games you guys were playing? Your first and favorites. KOTOR was not my first and favorite. It was my first. It was I'm sorry, it was my favorite, not my first, by a long shot. No, that's the damage I'm going to take. He's got to hit that thing 4 times to break it. Hector the Game Collector is going to help me since I don't have any PS4 games. Oh, very nice. PS4 is a really fun console to collect for. There are so many good games on that. I don't know what kind of games you're into. Otherwise, I could make a couple of recommendations if you would permit, but without knowing exactly the type of games you're into, I don't know what to recommend. These magnetic things have really caused me a headache. And the other thing is looking for hidden. Are you looking for hidden gems? Are you looking for popular type games? What kind of games are you interested in? PS4 has a couple of really great exclusives, and they have several really great hidden gems as well. Yeah, I think. I don't know what to. I honestly don't know what to recommend without knowing the types of games you're into. Just try to take this. One step at a time. I'll go ahead and do the meat and the potion. Yeah, that's 196. That'll put me 20 from top. That's fine. Shoot back against the wall. I love all games but sports and racing games. Okay, so obviously Until Dawn was an exclusive that I highly recommend. It's a horror style game that spawned a whole bunch of other horror games that they're still doing to this day. That are known as the Dark Pictures Anthologies by Supermassive Games. And the newest iteration of that, or the newest installment, rather, not iteration, the newest installment of that franchise actually comes out next week. I don't like that move. Days Gone. Days Gone's fun. Days Gone's a little... What the heck happened? Let's try as best as I can. Just catapult myself straight up. Here, and then here. And then this is how you kill the boss. There we go. Good lord. That's all that happened, is I accidentally flung myself in the wrong direction. That's all that happened. Outlast games. The Outlast games are good. They're definitely good. If you've not played them before, I highly recommend them. They weren't exclusive, so I actually have my Outlast games, Outlast and Whistleblower, on Xbox. One of them that I definitely recommend, which is a PlayStation, it's not a PlayStation exclusive, but it was for the longest time, was the Nonary games, and I believe it's Last Time Dilemma. Those are games that are made by Axis Games. They're horror. The elevator should be down there. But they're really, really good puzzle games that were released. There's another villager to rescue.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I think he's the smith, actually, so that'll be super handy. See, he's got a purpose, I can tell you. Good or bad purpose, that I couldn't say. I see. I'm going back to the village. I'm worried about Father Nikolai and you. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, he's the smith. Okay. I'm big on RPG games, platformer, side-scrollers, list goes on. Okay, so yeah, so Nonary Games is a puzzle, kind of an interesting puzzle game with a good story, though. The story to it is like you're trapped in a you are trapped in a situation. I'm trying to think of the first one. I know the second one. I remember you're trapped in an elevator at the very beginning that's gonna fall, and you're basically wearing watches that can inject you with poison if you the first one. Okay, the first one is you're on a sinking ship, and you have watches on that will blow up if you fail to abide by the rules of the game. It's very, very much like Saw. So it's puzzle in that way. It's not puzzle like, oh, slide this thing to make this image. It's not that way. Here we go back to the Calidus channel. I thought it was Caladrius, but it's not. It's Calidus. Or Caladus. I'm big on RPG games, though. Let me think. I don't know what great RPG games there were. Platformers and side-scrollers, there were a lot. Death's Gambit is a particularly good one that I like. Obviously, it's worth having. I think it's always worth noting that. Oof. Let's see. Yeah, Death's Gambit's a really good one. There's also there's one called why can't I think of the name of it? Right. It's not exclusive to the PlayStation 4, but it's on the PlayStation 4. I can't even think of it. So, yeah, I can't even think of it. There's another one. There's a game. This is an indie game, but it's really good. It's very it's very in the style of kind of Zelda cross Dark Souls, Demon Souls, called there we go. I'm gonna rewatch the stream, write these down. Oh, okay, of course. What the heck? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I gotta... Let me see here. I'll take a look at this just real quick because one of my friends played this years back, and I want to take a look at what it was called. Titan Souls is what it was called. Yeah, there we go. Titan Souls. Okay. Was Red Dead Redemption 2 on it? Yes. Red Dead Redemption 2 is on the PlayStation. Although, me personally, I have mine on Xbox. That's a preference thing, not because the system is bad. It's just I prefer the PlayStation 4 controller for fighters. Why is the hammer doing so little damage to these guys? Let me try a different glyph. Sickle glyph, yeah. Oh, that's much better. The hammer, I guess it's just bludgeoning versus cutting? I don't know. You know, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a controller preference. It's not a... But yeah. Yeah, Red Dead's good. Ghostwire Tokyo was actually pretty solid too, which I believe is a PlayStation exclusive. That one's pretty good. There's so many. I have to go back and look at my collection. We have been collecting for many game consoles, including the PlayStation, for years now. I started collecting for the PlayStation 4 so I worked in the gaming industry in 2013. That'll do. I worked in the gaming industry in 2013. And so I started collecting back then. It was a little easier for me to collect, obviously, because some of the stuff was free. And so yeah, it's really tricky to say what is and isn't. I'm sorry, I'm so focused on this. It's the underwater level, you know. But there's so many good games. The Neo games. There's another good one. Neo and Neo 2. Those were exclusives. And I apologize. It looks like a little bit of artifacting there at the top. Nothing major, but just some. Neo and Neo 2 though are really good. Sekiro also, even though that became non-exclusive, I did buy it when it was exclusive, and it is quite good. On the PlayStation. Yeah, Neo 2. What else? there are a lot. I'm just trying to think. The Final Fantasy games, obviously, are not exclusive, but I do recommend them on the PlayStation. So 15. Persona 5. Persona 5 Royal is super good. There's just all kinds of, man, there's so many good games. It's very difficult to, I should not have done that. Just so many good games. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think mostly of exclusives, of course, just because I feel like that's kind of more or less what most people want. I feel like that's more or less what people want with a new console or the exclusives, you know. It's so difficult to get this barrel to move with me. There are just a ton of really good, there are a ton of really good ones. Obviously, God of War, and God of War Ragnarok, which I believe are PS. I know God of War is PS4, but God of War Ragnarok, great action games, and of course now playing Ragnarok. Highly, highly recommend it. How do I get this to move better than it is? I need it nestled in the rocks. The objective, they're trying to get you to hit the gelso. Hit the barrel when you're swinging at the gelso, and they're really good at that. But I try to lure them over here. There we go. I think this has to like nestle up in the crevice. Yeah, come on, Gelso. Yeah, Neo 2 are other good ones. Sekiro, Spider-Man, PS4 Spider-Man, super good. I guess we'll try it from here. That did it, so good enough. But anyway, yeah. There we go. Thank goodness. All the max ups. But I got a potion. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of the title ones that everybody would tell you. Everybody would, oh yeah, well, you gotta play Spider-Man, gotta play God of War. Those are all there's a reason that everybody would recommend those, and that's because they're amazing and they're exclusive. I know Anna got me the Miles Morales Spider-Man, which was amazing. And I believe it's also on PS4. She got it. She got it for me for the. It was my first game. She got me for the PS5. She bought me for my birthday. She is awesome like that. I have no idea still how she got one. But yeah. Anyway, lots and lots and lots of good. There are a lot of good games there, and it's super difficult. Oh, Death Stranding. Death Stranding's actually pretty solid. So I will be honest with you though. Death Stranding is rough if you are not into like tedium. It is definitely a tedious game. Hold on here, let me get out of this. It's definitely a tedious game. But what I've also found to be true with it is it's got some depth to it that I really enjoyed. Although it's not good if you are chronophobic, as I am. So it's got a very creepy concept, in my opinion, which is... Oh, shoot, I thought that was a breakable wall. The concept is what happens if basically time were in the form of water, rainfall, which is called timefall. There's a lot more to the story than just that, but like that is how they explain rain, is that it's basically time. Oh, that creeps me out. There's a I don't like anything that could pose the idea of time passing more quickly than it already does. The idea, one statement, single statement, right? It will never be this moment again. That's terrifying. Like, you have to enjoy where you are because it will never be that ever again. Oh, that was a waste of hearts. Dang it. So they kind of show that in the form of rain, and there is a scene in there, which I will not spoil, which shows kind of how the effect of the dark power, which shows exactly how the timefall works, and you actually get to see it working on someone. Oh, I don't like it. It's good. It's a good concept. It's really a cool story. It's just, oof. But, you know, again, not everybody's like me. A lot of people in that regard are actually not like me at all. So, because I know there are a ton of there's that same puzzle I just did, but it's with two of these guys, which I hate. There were a lot of like kids movies that did a lot with age as the penalty, you know, which I despise. Like, I just hate that idea. There was, I remember, I don't know why that was all the rage. I mean, there's a movie out about it now, which I will never watch, and I don't care to, and I don't care to hear about it. But, there was a, like, all of the... I remember in the... They had this, I was gonna say, please tell me I got that. There was a, there was like a Scooby-Doo episode in the 60s. I think it was called What the Heck's Going On? And, that was the kind of play there. I never liked that one. And then they did that with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Like, they get the life sucked out of them, and I hate that. They did a thing even with an Avengers, which is a recent thing. And again, it's cartoon, right? Cartoons don't bother me in that regard, but the idea that time could ever pass any more quickly than it does already is a terrifying concept. And so when you see somebody conceptualize that in a visual format, it just always gives me the like heebie-jeebies. I hate that. Especially when you start like seeing people where it's like, oh yeah, like it's fate, like their memory or something like that starts to fail them randomly, and you're like, oh, you know, you see them and they have like all of their cognitive faculties about them, and then all of a sudden randomly, nope, no longer. Oh, I hate that. I hate that a lot. I think I've gotten everything that I can get from here. I mean, I've gone everywhere I literally can go. What? It looks like I've gone everywhere I can go. I'm gonna go back to Wygall Village, and I think I may just call... I may just go ahead and call it, because I don't think... Yes, please. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. Also, my controller is starting to wane in battery, so I might just do that. I might just call... Let me go back to Ecclesia. I'll see if Barlow has anything for me. Probably not. I just love that, like, even with the parallax, just looking in the background there. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. Alright, Barlow, what do we have? Don't panic, and if it just jump back or backdash to regain... Okay, well that's a helpful tip. But I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now, because I've just gone through the Calidus channel, or Calidus? Calidus, it's gotta be Calidus. I've just gone through the Calidus channel, and I have no idea... How much of the map have I explored? Will it tell me? That looks like 100% of the map. Oh, no, not technically, because look, there's a little hidey place down there by a save slot. So, let's see. Let me try. I'll just try to drop down there real quick. Just real quick. If I die, then I'll call it. If I succeed, I'll call it. I just want to see what I've missed. It looks like I've missed a little area down here. Whoops. Let me go to the map. Okay. So I see I need to drop down. I don't expect I'm gonna die, but maybe. So I missed a part of this room up here. It looks like that above part's up there. I'll just do that. Okay. I need to stay up here and then kind of travel this way to fill this room in. I got a Zircon? Heck yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything super important in here though. Zircons, any of the gems I'm finding, are basically their thing are their big thing is just monetary value. I can sell them and make money for armor. Okay, jump over here, and I think this just goes... It says that there should be an opening kind of all the way down. Aha! And indeed there is. Crap. Okay, hold on. Okay, so there's a glyph, yep, that I would have missed. The shield glyph. Yep. What was the name of that? Scootum. Or that's not what I thought that said. Back from supper and gonna chill for a few before calling it a night. How's the playthrough coming along? Having fun. I you know, I don't know. Thank you for coming back to say hi after supper. It's always fun to, like I said, to get to talk with you, but so far I mean, I'm having fun with it. We were able to get ourselves through a big boss fight. Probably one of the gorier boss fights in the series. You get to crush a gigantic crab demon with an elevator, so it's kind of like not your dad's Castlevania. Ah, son of a gun. Okay, I'm just gonna swim over him and just take this, and then I'll do that. Okay. But there's also a little bit of kind of there's a little bit of tedium because I'm trying to navigate the entirety of this. This is I mean, it's the underwater section, you know, what do you expect? But I did notice also though in this particular area there is a little bit of artifacting. You see the little lines up there, so I apologize. I hope that's not distracting or bad. Okay, so here we're actually getting to like the Dark Octopus. We're getting to some more of the because it looked like I had discovered most everything there. Reminds me a bit of Super Metroid. Very much in the same vein. Very, very much in the same vein. I do think that this embodies much of what makes Metroidvania... Excuse me, so sorry about that. I do believe that this very much embodies both the Metroid and the Vania aspects very well. Oh no, little mouse. I don't want to hurt you, mouse. Can I pick you up? Oh, probably not. Actually, I think you can. I think you can technically catch the mouse by sliding. No, slide. Alright, well. It definitely has the darker... Uh-oh. That's why I didn't want to get hit. Those things poison you. What did I do? She's very sweet, but I am dying of poison. Monica. Oh, okay. She's the seamstress. That's very sweet of you. I'm dying of poison. Do I have anti-venom? Probably not. I do, actually. I have quite a few anti-venoms. Very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, this definitely takes on a lot darker tone than a lot of the other ones. It's not the darkest one by far, but it is one of the darker ones. I do not like those guys. They poison you and they're mean. Aha. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, alright. I gotta... Hold on. I didn't want... Shoot. I'm gonna anti-venom, and then I will super potion myself. I didn't want to have to do it that early on. Might as well go ahead and equip the ring I have too, right? Ring of the Magician. Oh, my attack goes up, but my intelligence goes up, so my magic is better. Alright, that's fine. Okay. One of the things that I made mention in the first episode, I was making mention of it and I got sidetracked, because I do that a lot. I get distracted, so I apologize. Is, these all... Oh, come on. Come here, mouse. You don't get to catch it. Okay, well, that's fine. All of the DS games had a secret ending. So, if you play the game normally, you get kind of the short or the bad ending, and if you do a specific, oftentimes pretty random thing, you get the true or the good ending. And so in this case, it was kind of the most, what I would consider to be the most egregious example, because you get the... Alright, fine. You don't get the ending at all. You kind of just don't get to see the ending if you don't do the little secret thing in this. And it's not that big of a deal. You are told basically that that's what you need to do. But you have to rescue all of the villagers, like I just rescued that seamstress. If you don't rescue all of the villagers, then you don't get the ending. You just kind of, you get the bad ending, or the not complete ending. And again, in the other two, in Portrait of Ruin, it's something special during a boss fight. I'm gonna go over here. In Portrait of Ruin, you got to do something special during a boss fight. Where am I going? The Timeo Mountains. Okay, so I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I'll save at Weigall here. I'll save my stuff and I'll do some gear hopping probably. But other than that, I think we got this pretty darn... We're doing alright. We're making some good progress. Making some hearts. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. This is pretty good. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Like I said, this is a kind of a chill playthrough. It's very action-orientated, but it's fairly chill. You guys hopefully have a nice layout. Makes it look nice and pretty. I am experimenting a little bit with kind of layouts and such. Brand recognition meets ergonomics, maybe? Would that be appropriate to say? But hopefully you guys are comfortable and kind of enjoying the chill ride and enjoying the Castlevania. Again, this doesn't really feel like a Castlevania game right now, or in general, just kind of in namesake only. But it's actually a lot of fun. And if you guys are enjoying Castlevania in this regard, or if you're enjoying the DS kind of side of things, let me know too, because I would definitely be happy to, now that I've opened this up, I'd definitely be happy to experiment and play other DS and handheld style games on the channel as well. So, thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for being here. The stream is streams are always fun to do, but what makes the streams good and important both are you guys. So I really appreciate you all for coming in. And that's going to bring me to saying thank you to everybody who's come in and dropped into the stream and said hi. Special thanks to Thumb, Victory Leo, Omega Ace Gaming, Ash. I think that's the majority of the participants in the chat, at least people that participated in the chat. A big thank you to all of you guys, because again, streams are fun, it's gameplay and such, but at the same time, it's not really an important or valuable stream unless I have great people like you guys creating the value of the stream through great conversation and sharing of nostalgia and gaming and all of that kind of good stuff. So what I will do is I'll go ahead and I'll move us over. Oop. I'll try to move us over. I'll fail, apparently. There we go. I hit the wrong thing. I'll go ahead and move us over to our ending screen. I don't know about you guys. I really like this. Oh, Kurumi, I'm so sorry. Retro Thumb, Leo, Omega Ash, Streaming Thief, but on break. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. I don't know who else still in the chat. We're doing pretty good though. So far, so good, I guess. Having fun. We were playing Castlevania, Order of Ecclesia, so which is a DS game, so very, very nice. And I hope you guys. Also, another curious thing too. I hope you guys like the little exit screen. I don't know. It's something new I tried. I want to try, but I hope you guys like the little exit screen. Let me bring some music in to make this a little chill. It's very quiet music. Hold on here. Okay, it can get louder. It's just not. Okay. Just a little beat. Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, but yeah, we're doing all right. And thank you so much for dropping in. I'm sorry that it. I'm sorry that it was so late in the stream. You know, I'm sorry that I'm ending this. That I'm about to end the stream is what I mean to say. But yeah, I really appreciate you for dropping in and saying hi and looking to see how everyone's doing, and that's very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. I've definitely seen that you also are keeping the streams going, which are impressive, much more impressive than I am, for darn sure, in that regard, both in your variety of game selection and your proficiency in them, as well as perhaps even the consistency of them. So all of those are just really, really fun. But yeah, I hope you guys, that's another thing, I hope you guys like the little outro, little screens that I have now. I bought these from a really very kind artist, and I kind of like them a lot. I kind of really I really like this one. Just very nice little kind of Neo-Tokyo future thing, cyberpunk. Close to where it is now, you know, when I'm, however, 30 years, wherever I am, maybe it'll be even more like this, who knows. I always thought it was really neat, so. But yeah, I like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I will have, I'll make some adjustments to the playlists. So there is a Castlevania playlist, where I'll add any video collaboration, etc. that I have played Castlevania in. So there are a couple of them that I've actually played a Castlevania game in that the entire video wasn't Castlevania. Those will be included in the Castlevania game stream, just because a lot of people are interested in that specific game or game franchise. And then this will have its own, because it now has a second episode. It will be Castlevania Order of Ecclesia playlist, and you can go back and catch episodes 1 and 2 here if you decide that that's something that you're interested in. Because I think this series I might go ahead and go all the way through to. Although I do believe the game ramps up substantially in difficulty, so I can't guarantee that the last episode won't just be 2 hours of strictly fighting boss, but, we do what we can, so. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, rest of your Sunday evening. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Monday morning, and I really appreciate everybody for coming in and saying hi and talking with me. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys soon.